Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we will be learning how we can host any of the web page which is on our local computer to a GitHub page on GitHub page, and that we will be gonna do with the help of this setting which we get, the benefits which we get from GitHub Pages. So basically this is the feature that we are gonna use in this video to host a web page on GitHub, and then you can just share those links to anyone to whom you want to send your projects, visuals that you have created. So without wasting time, let's begin. First, let me clear out two things. First is that we have already made this web page that we are gonna host on GitHub, and this web page is very simple. Let's go through the structure of the web page. This is having one HTML file which has the name index, and that is important. If you will be not giving your HTML files name index, then GitHub will not help you to host your web page on the server. So while hosting, please make sure that the name of the HTML file is index only. And then we have another file which is 𝘿𝙤𝙎𝘾𝙇𝘼𝑗𝑠. So right now I will be opening terminal in my Visual Studio Code, and here let's get init to basically initialize an empty Git repository in our folder which we want to host on the Git pages. So after doing that, and this is a simple web pages. You can host any web pages, just the name of the HTML file must be index, and it can also include JavaScript file in it. That's not a big deal. We can also have here one JavaScript file which has some functions. So everything is cool until and unless the name of the HTML file is index. So after initializing the Git repository here in Git, let's move to the code. And you first have to create a repository in your GitHub also if you want to host this web page on Git pages. So after doing that, simply use add, and that we are gonna do with git add command, and we want to add everything that's inside the folder GitHub pages, which is over here basically. So this is the folder name, so we want everything that's inside it to be hosted. So just say git add and dot for every file which is in this folder. You can then check the status of your GitHub repository, and it has two new files. You can see index.html and style.css. So after that, now just commit using commit command, and just give this a message that it is an initial commit. So after this, you have created that you have two basically files, index.html and style.css. on this you have staged basically these two files. Now after staging, let's check the status. So the status of our repository says that now the working tree is clean. You don't have anything to commit now. So after that, now just copy this link which is git remote add origin, and this will be the URL of your repository. So let's copy this and let us paste it over here. So after this, now just use this command git push to push your code on the repository. And sorry, it will be showing me some error because the branch is not main. You can see the branch from here. Okay, so basically initially the branch of the repository is master, not main, so we need to write over here master instead of main. So after this, you can see that we have successfully inserted the two files that we want to host in our Git repository. One is this index.html file, and the another one is this style.css file. So after doing these two things, you have to go to the settings, and in settings you have to make sure that your repository is public, because if the repository will be private, you won't be able to host on the GitHub pages for free. Then I guess they took some charges for it. So right now I have my repository as public. You can see it from here, manage access, and this is a public repository, so we are good to go over here also. Now move to GitHub Pages and check it out here. Click on this button. So the source is our master branch, and now just save this up. So your site is ready to be published, and we just need to give this a custom domain, so allow you to serve your site. So let's say GitHub Pages. Now let's save this. So your site is published, and yeah, it will be formatted. Okay, so I guess this should not make some errors, but still let's resume this, and now let's open the file. So you can see that right now I have opened the same project that I have created using GitHub Pages. So this is how you can push your code on GitHub, as well as host your simple web page which is made up of index.html file, style.css file, and if you want you can include JavaScript file to host on GitHub Pages. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new out of it. Thank you and peace out.